Another quick catch up on our movie goings this summer. Like I said, I've fallen behind almost 10 films, so I'm doing several of them in a row as a video review. Hopefully, you guys are all able to check out these quick videos. They're not too long, less than 5 minutes for each of them, I hope. This one might be a little bit longer because it's a double feature. It's another one of the Robert Rodriguez Presents at the Paramount Classic Summer Film Series. Robert Rodriguez, a local hero here in Austin, has directed a number of films. Most of you will probably be familiar with Sin City or the Spy Kids movies. El Mariachi is the first film I saw from him, and I enjoyed the film immensely. He's a very effective filmmaker, but he's also very knowledgeable about movies, and he has a lot of friends in the film business, and he talks to them and shares information that he gets with them about the movies that they make. He worked with Rutger Hauer, and he knew him. And so the double feature we're talking about today is a double feature featuring Rutger Hauer. Ladyhawke, which is a terrific fantasy film from 1985, and The Hitcher, which is also 1985. Actually, it might be 1986. It's an interesting back-to-back combination because they're very different roles for Rutger Hauer. Rutger Hauer is a terrific actor. He passed away a few years ago, unfortunately. Most people know him from Blade Runner, but of course he made dozens of other films. And Ladyhawke was one where he plays the hero who's under a curse, and his romantic partner is Michelle Pfeiffer, and they're terrific in the movie, even though they only have a couple of scenes together toward the end of the film, because the curse involves them being in animal form half of their lives. Rutger Hauer is a wolf during the night and a man during the day, and Michelle Pfeiffer is a hawk during the day and a woman overnight. So they can never be together in the way they were. The curse is explained a little bit. Matthew Broderick is a co-star of the film, and he's hysterical. He has a running monologue with God, and he talks through and makes a lot of jokes and makes the film very entertaining. Rutger Hauer is, like I said, very heroic. He's a lot more stoic in this film, although he comes across very effectively emotionally in the movie, and it's definitely well worth your time and energy. I had the poster on my wall in the bedroom for a couple of years. I changed out my poster format a year or so ago, so I don't have it up on the wall right now, but it's ready to go at any time, and it's a terrific poster. I got the Drew Struzan International poster rather than the U.S. release, although somewhere I have the U.S. release as well. It's not as nice. I love the Drew Struzan work, so that's Ladyhawke, a strong recommendation from me. If you haven't seen it before, it's a terrific 80s movie. Robert Rodriguez introduced both films at the Paramount, and I recorded the introductions that he did. I'm going to post them in this post so you can listen to them separately. They won't be in the video here, but you can find them down below if you are paying attention. And if you're only watching this on YouTube, then go to the link and you can listen to the introductions there. Rutger Hauer and Jennifer Jason Leigh appear in the second feature, which is The Hitcher. The real star of the film, of course, is C. Thomas Howell, who makes the mistake of picking up Rutger Hauer's character, who is a crazed maniac and is basically a serial killer, and has decided that he is going to torture C. Thomas Howell by framing him for all the murders that he's been doing. Jennifer Jason Leigh is in the movie as a waitress, diner operator at one point, who kind of befriends C. Thomas Howell and helps him out a little bit. It's interesting because she and Rutger Hauer had worked together the year before in a film called Flesh and Blood, which was also directed by Paul Verhoeven. Paul Verhoeven directed RoboCop and Starship Troopers, and he had used Rutger Hauer in a lot of his films that were made in their home country, and so as a result of their working together, they had a nice relationship. Flesh and Blood is a movie that is like the opposite of Ladyhawke. It is not an attractive film. It's very brutal, and the characters are not romantic in any way. They are venal and cruel to one another. I saw that film back in 1985, and I liked it quite well, but I think Ladyhawke is the more memorable one because it's a little bit more fun. Anyway, when the Hitcher comes on, you also there's a separate video, not a separate video, but a separate audio link for the introduction that he does for the Hitcher as well. So those of you who are interested in these movies, I'd recommend listening to Robert Rodriguez's introduction to the films, and certainly you're going to enjoy both movies. The Hitcher is a little brutal, so those of you who have sensitive personalities may want to avoid that one, but definitely see Ladyhawke because you'll enjoy it immensely. All right, I'll catch you soon.